And that rice cooker is probably gonna last me till my kids are in their teens. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, just like pass it on as like an heirloom, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I now give you
son, daughter.
You know, like when kings give that, like, I don't know, some kind of like golden stick and like,
My son.
I now bestow upon you my rice.
My rice cooker.
Everything the light touches is now yours.
It's a little like flashlight that's just on the rice cooker.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back.
It's been a hot minute. I think it's been like almost a year.
Yeah, because I
Or
think
longer than a year.
we were trying to do one during when I was in school, and I was like, nope, I'm taking 7 classes. I can't. So it's been.
Yeah. We haven't filmed one since actually like.
I started school
second
in
year.
May last year, so it's probably for that.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
been a year and a half almost now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. What's interesting is that we're becoming more like we're having more like responsibilities as adults, but now we have more free time because we're not in school. We're not like struggling.
You don't have to take it home. That's
Yeah.
the lovely part.
There's
Because
no more homework.
Yeah, I
No
think.
more homework.
And you get paid. You don't have to. You don't have to be broke ass student. You know.
Yeah. It's like you aren't working hourly, where if you don't show up to work, you aren't getting paid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro.
No, that's true. That's true.
But this will be more of a life update episode, and just talking about like our general life. As you can see, we're in a very different space right now.
Where are we?
It's like,
guys?
damn.
What is it, Vince? What is
We're
this
on
place?
the UGH casting couch.
Hey.
Just kidding. This
My name is Jason. I'm 28.
I'm 28. This is my new crib.
Hey, woo. So Vince bought a house. He
bought
put
a-
himself in life-shattering debt. No, I'm just kidding.
It is life shattering. It is a.
But it'll be worth it because
But it's worth it life-shattering debt. It's not like buying a Hellcat life-shattering debt.
Maybe I'll do that too.
All right, so we have a couple questions set up, so I'll ask y'all.
Go ahead.
What is the biggest life change or milestone that you guys have hit recently, and that really made you stop and think, and was like, "Damn, I'm actually an adult now."
Well, that's a great segue. Well, yeah. So I just think I got. So Avi and we got the house in May this year, and that's probably like the biggest, because not only is it like a new house, new like responsibilities and everything, you're also moving out, right? So it's like 2-in-1 kind of combo punch. But
Combo.
yeah, it's been pretty good. Still hasn't hit me quite yet because like I've never like lived alone or anything. I've always just been, at home with my parents.
Yep.
And then,
I'm sure about to say like I've never owned a house before, and I'm like, yeah,
never
bro.
yeah, me too.
I've never felt the touch of my parents.
Yeah, like I think last year when we were applying for the mortgage and house hunting and stuff, it was actually pretty stressful. Like
Yeah.
I was losing hair, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was like, fuck. I didn't feel physically stressed. Like I was like you know how like, for example, in school or something when you're studying for a test or
You're
something
literally
like that.
physically stressed, bro.
Like you're physically stressed. Like I didn't feel tired. I was just like, oh shoot, I'm like worrying about stuff. I'm losing hair.
Yeah.
I'm like constantly checking my phone.
Yeah.
It's like
It's more of the back of your head stress.
exactly.
Then
It's like
like,
back of your head stress.
Then like,
And, like,
like
in the
like,
moment stress.
I can't eat because I need to study for
Exactly,
this test.
yeah.
It's like your belly's full. You're still relatively fit. You're well rested.
Like,
it's
you
just
got-
like in the back of your head. You're so fuck.
I guess maybe it's not like a sense of urgency stress. It's more of that like it's just there.
yeah.
It's like dread.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that was pretty stressful. Getting a mortgage was kind of like whoa, this is a lot of money, like, and
Yeah, bro.
you gotta pay it off in 25 years. That's like a long time to.
It's a
And like if
long
anything,
time.
it's like if anything goes wrong, like what will happen? Like all those things, right? That go through your
Because you can
head.
never predict the future,
Yeah.
and like you're banking that
Yeah.
things go right,
Yeah, exactly.
and there's no way you can actually verify that until it happens.
Yeah.
So
Because I think like relatively for a lot of people when it comes to our age, especially when it comes to our later 20s and like early 30s, like this is the biggest
It's
loan
the-
commitment, like money commitment we're ever
Yeah.
gonna
It doesn't
make.
even come close. Like a car loan doesn't even come close.
Hell no.
Like student loans don't even come close.
No.
Oh yeah.
Because like it really puts it into perspective. Your student loans is essentially a down payment for a house.
Exactly.
And more, honestly. So it's
Yeah.
like,
So that was pretty wild. And then like house hunting too, was pretty stressful. Like we were looking for a house for like 4 months, and then there were a lot of like very close like places that stood out to us, but then there was like something wrong or something that was very fishy.
They had a 600 in the basement.
Yeah, there was actually one that had like
No way.
red black spotted carpet in the basement.
no.
And I was like, "What is
no.
this, bro? This is like a fucking like Vegas casino."
Yeah, there's a boudoir room in the downstairs, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so we finally landed on this one, and I think like there's some minor things that we had to fix, but overall it's been pretty good. We have a really nice view, really big backyard for Bosco. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's been
bro.
good. Yeah, so minute for 25 years
Yeah.
Commitment.
commitment.
Let's hopefully there's not like a hail damage that ruins everything.
Oh, it's
Oh, it'll happen.
we're in
Knock
that
on
part
wood.
of, we're in
but-
that part of town. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my old car got mad hail damage, and it just looks like there's like bullet holes on it. I guess for me, and I'm getting a new car, and finally, I've had the same car since I was 21.
Yeah.
It was the first and like the only car I owned per se for a while.
Flash up the picture of the
I
Accord
had,
here.
yeah. I mean, I'll probably send it to you. It was. I really drove it until its last breath. Like it was beatboxing when I was driving. It was It's like a kid with an inhaler in gym class that you could tell he's trying, but he just can't run. Got a new car, and also I finished school. That's probably one of the biggest milestones.
Yes, sir. Bro puts his fingers in people's mouths for a living.
So yeah, I just finished a kind of certificate for dental assisting. I kind of work in the clinic now. Very happy. Things are more stable. That's for one, because I know being a student sucks, especially at this age. Things are a lot more expensive. So to me, it was very, very just gratifying that I get to, have a job. Obviously I hate working, but it's good.
Oh, yeah.
Got a stable car, stable job, and everything's kind of working out. Yeah. What about you, Ronald?
Yeah. I think actually, I got a dog. Yeah. Flash
yeah,
out Bowser, bro.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
shout out Bowser and Domino's
Yeah.
Pizza.
Shout out Bowser and Domino's Pizza. Yeah. A funny story. Yeah. A couple of days ago, Bowser got into some garlic Domino's Pizza, and I had to pay a fat vet bill. Invest in pet insurance because it will save your fucking life. On a side note, but yeah, I got a dog. That was one really big life step Beacon and I wanted to take. It was a funny story. We were babysitting Brownie for a couple weeks because my parents were constantly out, and then we were like, hey, we should just get a dog. It's like if we can do this for a couple weeks at a time, let's just say we can't do it for an extended period of time, right? And we always missed Brownie whenever he left, so we were like, okay, why don't we just liven up the house? And we finally pulled the trigger. I also bought a new car, Jason said.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, you don't have the white van
yeah,
anymore.
The white
The candy giver to
the
children.
candy giver van.
Yeah.
Yeah, bought a mad SUV.
Boom, boom. I'm making more work. I'm making work for you. Just be like kittens.
But yeah, that was one of the bigger things. And then yeah, I also graduated. I'm on the brink of landing a couple jobs. Fingers crossed by the end of the month I'll fully be employed. But yeah, still kind of in that transitory period of my life where I'm just graduating, finally getting jobs and stuff.
That's the most
right?
awkward part is finishing school and then finding the job to continue to work.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. But yeah, that was generally our life
That's what
so
we've been doing
far.
for the
That's what
past
we
year.
did.
How long was your program?
I think it was 2 years. It was 2 years.
Okay.
So it was a little bit longer than yours. So it wasn't too bad though. I think honestly, I learned a lot, and I learned what I wanted to kind of do with my job. So it was it's pretty good. So yeah, I like the I like where I'm at right now, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it just gets better from here. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's always the goal. I think just get better.
Yeah, exactly. It's always getting better. So I think to segue that, it's like right now we're kind of like in this period of our life. If you had to sum up the current season in your life in like one word or one vibe or like one phrase, like what do you think it would be?
Do you want to just do an order? Or you want to go first?
Sure.
Any time to think?
Yeah, I think I was talking to you about this when you came. Actually, I think one word will be chores.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Chores.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Because like with a house, bro, it's like I come home on because I work away from the city.
Vince works
like-
on the rig.
I work on the rig.
Yeah,
Alberta, I love my truck
and my freedom.
and my freedom.
So we see Vince driving a Ford
Okay,
F-150.
so you have to fly out every single time to a different city to work.
Yeah.
Then on Thursday,
Then I come home. I come home on Thursday, and so like, Avi and I set up like a shared calendar where we have like all of our house chores and stuff that we need to do, and it's just like I think we talked about this in the previous episode. I'm like very schedule oriented, like
Yeah.
to do
yeah,
list type person. So I look at my calendar. I'm like, okay, I gotta do this, and then like, for example, I gotta clean the washer or something, or mow
Yeah.
the lawn or something, right? Putting in the calendars and make me realize like, oh, this actually takes so much time because like
yeah,
mowing my lawn is like
2 hours.
2 hours of my time, and it's like physically demanding. So that's kind of what my life is like on the weekends. So I try my best to find time to relax and spend time with Bosco, spend time with Abby, spend time with my family, do things I like.
Do you get
volleyball.
Do you get in trouble if you guys don't mow the lawn? 'Cause I know like that's. in
No,
some
I
places.
think
Okay.
I don't think so because like our backyard is secluded.
Okay,
so-
okay.
But it's just like when it grows too long, it's just like
Yeah, it's
I
way
don't
too
You
like-
lose Bosco in the
Yeah.
I don't
field.
like looking at it. And then like the weeds and stuff, it's kind
Yeah.
of annoying. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's chores, lot responsibilities,
Adulthood.
adulthood.
Oh,
Like I got a pile of dishes waiting for me right now.
Mm.
And we just made more for Vince. I just
Meal prep.
ate one of his bagels. It's Coke Zero.
Oh, meal prep as well, because like living at home, especially in like a Filipino household, there's always
food.
There's always food, and like you don't have to. Very rarely will you have to like cook a whole meal for like yourself for the whole week.
Yeah.
But now it's
Yeah.
just like
That's-
it's just the two of us. We gotta cook for ourselves for the whole week, and do groceries. It's tough, but it's actually it's fun too. Like it's tough,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's fun.
You get
It's
adobo,
rewarding.
sweet spaghetti, and then jalbi on Wednesday.
It's
And then
listen a
sinigang
lot.
on Thursday.
A whole peach mango pie.
then eat out of chopsticks.
Shout out Eddie.
Yeah.
But it's a good skill, cooking.
No, yeah, I think cooking is an essential
It's an
skill to
essential
have.
skill.
Oh,
I think like if you don't know how to cook, like I think you should.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like unemployed or you just have more free time.
And it's pretty easy to like just buy an air fryer.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, air fryer is probably like one of the gateway drug
fryer.
of
Oh.
cooking.
Yeah.
oh hell yeah.
But even then, like I use my oven, just like grilled chicken, like just season it, just kind of put it in the oven, and then rice. Rice is so easy to make.
Rice is
Um,
so
Fuck
easy
yeah.
to make.
Especially a little rice cooker, bro.
yeah.
And, like frozen veggies. I just got frozen veggies.
Oh,
Yeah, that
I
too,
cut
that
up
too.
already, and then just
Hell
throw it in the skillet. Throw some soy sauce, salt on it.
Yeah.
Done.
No,
But
yeah.
that's,
But it is labor and time consuming. I think also the transition period of trying to when you're cooking and cleaning the dishes while you're cooking, and then
yeah.
because that it is time. It's time.
That's pretty much what I did today. Like cooking in the morning, then cleaning while cooking. Yeah.
And you still got dishes after
And
you
then
cook,
side
bro.
dishes
so-
after you cook. That's why I use the dishwasher. But
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just talking about how it's a for me it's still a glorified drying rack, but I guess you're doing a lot of dishes.
I'm probably gonna use the dishwasher today.
Hell yeah.
I'm lazy as fuck.
I deserve it. I'm gonna use a dishwasher for the
I
intended
paid for
purpose.
this.
I
house.
paid for this.
I can just imagine like the voice of your dad was like, "No,
No.
don't use a dishwasher.
You're wasting water.
You know Lawrence when he's like I bought the game, I'm gonna press all the buttons. That's Vince, bro. I bought this house, I'm gonna use everything in it.
They're like, "Oh no, now service maintenance. I gotta get it
Oh
fixed."
no, I gotta pay.
Yeah, one word to describe what I'm kind of going through. I guess it would just be transition. Definitely an awkward spot. I mean, I just passed my 3 months for my workplace, the clinic I'm at, but just trying to get kind of my money up. Loans got to start kicking in this month.
Yeah.
Also, I got a new car, which I couldn't afford, so I had to take out another loan for that car.
Yeah.
Because my old car kind of just failed me. And then probably, I think in March, the second, because there's provincial loans and federal loans. So
Federal, yeah.
federal loans, I think, starting today or this month, sorry. And then in March, I think I got provincial loans. So a lot of transition period. Also, just kind of getting used to working in a different field. Kind of went from doing nonprofit community work, went from dancing, nonprofit community work, selling weed. I'm not just kidding. Or like working at a cannabis, working at a cannabis production facility, being a server, then to like dental assisting. Like I kind of had like the Finney Stones of different jobs. So it's all just transition period. And I like my coworkers, so which is very nice. But I don't know, it's kind of nice. Just a lot of transition. Things are very different. Things are changing, which obviously is very uncomfortable because I kind of like things being a little more stable. But just trying to get used to, things being a little more, just getting used to change.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I think mine is like grind.
Grind.
Yeah.
Like grind, like
Like grinder.
Like
grind. Yeah, grind as in grind on somebody. Grinder as like the gay app, or grind as in you gotta work hard.
I definitely the gay app. No, I'm just kidding. Grind for sure. Like working hard, because I think it's just like I'm in this point where I'm also in a transition period, but it's also just like trying to keep my head afloat so I don't like sink. You know what I mean? And it's just like, because it's like I'm not fully employed yet, right? So it's just like kind of like working odds and ends and like doing freelance work and trying to essentially just fucking slut myself out to all these like clients and stuff just to make sure that I'm like making ends meet. And like obviously student loans are kicking in pretty soon, so there's that, right? So it's a big thing, right? So definitely grind for sure. Like it's I like just can't stop grinding at this point, especially in this transition. It's just like just a little hard.
I'm tired of building character. I just want to sleep.
I just want to sleep. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it kind of passes.
I think hopefully one of these days where we can. I mean, obviously we have more free time, and hopefully you get a job where you don't have to fly out to Mexico and come back.
Yeah.
But that we're able to actually we work more, so we have more free time for other things.
Yeah.
Not just the podcast, but being able to spend time with significant others or sleeping in till 9 a.m.
like friends, spend time with friends and stuff.
Stuff like that. So
I think that was like the big thing. I've always liked about the 9 to 5 is that like as you get older, there's a lot, because like when you're younger, not everyone follows a 9 to 5. So it's like it's always easier to just kind of line up those schedules, because everyone's kind of had like different schedules. But there's like your very unemployed friends, and then there's like your employed friends.
That was like like us for like the past like 2-3 years, because it's been very tough to like line up our schedules
for everyone,
for also for like other friends to like meet up and stuff.
But now like the trend, especially this last couple of years, it's like everyone's starting to get a 9 to 5, so it's like actually pretty easy to just be like, hey,
let's hang out this weekend.
And most of the time everyone's like, hey, I got the weekend off. Time to party.
I mean, I think it was very hard to kind of coordinate everything. Also, like if you're ever doing overtime. So it's kind of good that we have weekends off. Kind of like having a Sunday off,
Or and you were working nights as well. Like,
dude, I remember.
Bro was grinding. Bro loves the old spaghetti factory.
I watched some of the old footage of us like all in like whether it be his basement or the new apartment or wherever, and I can see my eyes like this all the time, and I still do it now, but I was tired. Like I was exhausted. I can see my eyes kind of turning red from the allergies and also from like exhaustion in the eye bags. I was like, dude, like what the fuck was I doing? So I'm very grateful that I'm working in a place where it doesn't kill me. So
you know what's funny? I was actually watching back a couple videos too, and it's like over because like we've been doing this for like 3 years now, right? Like the 2 or 3 years, give or take.
I gained so much weight.
Honestly now. But you can kind of see from like
started during COVID.
Yeah, because like honestly, from the beginning to the end, you can kind of see like the more money we make, the better we start looking. Like, especially in terms of like weight, in terms of like how we look in the face, and like even our background got better, our background too. Like we started in the turbo basement, and don't get me wrong, I love my family home,
blue couch,
but that shit is dingy as fuck. Like Lawrence and Kayla, my younger brother and sister, have done a really great job of like decorating it now. Like looks super great. But when it was just me and my brother living in the basement, that shit looked poverty as fuck. Because it was literally 2 couches, a TV,
And a bunch of blankets kind
and
of
a bunch of blankets everywhere. Because we're like, that's decoration. Like, no posters, no wall decoration or anything. So yeah,
I kind of kept them my skincare because
Yes.
when I was in school, I kind of, and also before that, because I had like all the rashes and everything, shit, I just out the window.
Yeah,
Also,
dude,
skincare is expensive.
sure.
I just I was like, whatever. If I look ugly, I look ugly.
yeah. This is like a luxury. I can't afford this.
Exactly. Yeah. I treat it as a luxury as opposed to like, oh, this is essential. And I mean, I can't live without it, but it is nice not to be able to scratch my face every 5 minutes. From,
exactly.
shit. So yeah.
All right. And then that kind of leads us into our next kind of topic, especially in terms of money. Like, especially in the last year, like, what's the hardest money lesson you've kind of had to learn lately? Because we talked about, how we started looking better, especially with money. But obviously, money is always a big central part of our lives. What's like the hardest money lesson you've really had to learn?
I mean, my entire life I've been always anxious about money, and even with like,
Oh yeah, for
personal
sure,
people,
for sure.
I've been trying to not be anxious with money, but like you can never predict the future, which is something that I hate. So a lot of times it's kind of just like, going and going. I've never been the person that like sells your eggs before they hatch kind of person. I've always been like,
Yeah.
no, I have to make sure I have enough money before I have some luxury. But I've kind of lived like that my entire life, to the point where I can't really kind of enjoy anything. I think with money, it's one of those things where it's like, you know what, like, just a balance of being able to actually enjoy things and then paying for your basic needs. Because like, I've always been more of like, oh, I just need to make sure I have like X, Y, and Z. But because I'm focused so much on that, then like it kind of just, I'm not really spending it on things that other people like, or spending time with you guys, whatever. So money lesson, like, things are predictable, but just trying to accept that that's just how it is. And not, I mean, obviously it's a privilege because like we don't have kids, or our house didn't get burnt down in a fire. But just the fact that things are unpredictable, like having something to save, but also just spending some money for
Like you're at that point now where it's just like, it's not just I just need to make enough money that my basic necessities are met. Now you're kind of like approaching that threshold where it's like, oh, I can, like, I have a little bit more wiggle room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think because I think a lot of episodes ago we were talking about scarcity mindset, right?
Yeah.
I've definitely got that. And it doesn't matter like how well I'm doing, like it just hits. And like when something kind of wrong goes, like immediately I start going panic. All right, I gotta stop spending here.
Yeah.
Sleep for dinner. Misery for lunch.
Ramen every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I can skip a meal or two, which like is not okay, because the whole point of, at least for me, like trying to get money so that I can have my needs met. So things like health and like safety, like a roof over my head. So if I'm not even meaning that, I'm just like, no, like, I've never been irresponsible with money. And like, I think I at the very least should be able to spend on things that, like taking care of myself,
100%.
Yeah, my needs and stuff. So yeah.
I think like now that Avi and I are living together, I think having like a shared budget, and because basically we own the house together, so we share all the expenses. So basically our income is all shared. So it's just like how do you split it evenly, right? So basically we just pretty much like all of our income just goes into one bank account. We pay for all our stuff, and then everything left over is just, it goes towards the house. So and then anything extra is just like, as you said, right? Saving for, like, any
Drugs, stripper. No, I'm kidding.
strippers, coke,
hedonism.
we basically put it in a savings account where if anything goes wrong, like not just with the house, but like anything, any
like Bosco,
emergencies,
hailstorm.
because that
Bosco eats fucking garlic pizza
that's
again,
happened already,
right?
So, he's eating what did he eat? He ate like we ate cherries.
Fucking guy, bro.
And then we had to take him to the vet, and
Yeah.
Because they can't eat cherries, right?
they can eat a little bit, but if they eat like the pits and the stems, it could be,
it's poisonous.
It's like the same thing as grapes.
Yeah, grapes, right? Yeah.
So yeah, that's happened. Or if anything, like we have to fix in the house, like we had a water damage in the basement.
Yeah.
Like with a house shit like that happens,
Water damage is a lot to take
you gotta
care
have
of.
like something saved over.
Do builders just fucking make houses properly, bro?
For
Like,
real,
fuck.
bro.
So you don't leave like a bowl of like chocolate covered with avocado and some grapes on the side. Yeah.
But that's I think that's the biggest one. Yeah, the other one is like, what else was I gonna say? I was gonna say like, yeah, because in previous episodes we were like, oh yeah, like that scarcity mindset. It just made me think like, yeah, back then, fuck man, it was a struggle. Like we didn't have enough to even like think of saving or investing or anything. Now we're just like,
bro.
now we can talk about like, oh, investing, saving for like a down payment, saving for a car. It's just like we got a lot of privilege. Like,
Yeah. Well, it's kind of odd because like, I mean, we and Ronald have the experience, especially when we were dancers, like having a lot of rich acquaintances, a lot of rich friends.
yeah.
So there's obviously like a culture shock of like, it's like their parents paying for the car or paying for tuition or paying for them to live in like somewhere for a while.
Yeah.
And like, then they kind of look at you like, oh, why don't you do this?
Why are you poor?
Well, they don't ask you like that, but they're essentially saying that. It's like, yeah, why don't you do this? Blah, blah, blah. Like, why don't you like, what does your parents pay for your car? And you have to like look at them like, hey man, like,
you don't live in the real
like,
world.
you know, I like just the amount of, the amount of tone deaf. I was like, what do I even say to this, right? And like, especially when they come from like a family that's like, oh no, you just gotta work hard and stuff. It's like, I agree, you have to work hard to get your fruition, but you got rich parents. Like, I don't know what to say.
We don't start in the same place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know, it's like again, it's not that like I'm lazy and like, you know, and then they kind of see us like, oh, you're just making excuses. Like, sure, but that's kind of what is happening.
Yeah.
You just have money and I don't, so I got to put in some more effort to kind of catch up. You know,
I think now going
Hell yeah.
forward, what's really important, I guess, for us is like, remember like that's like where we came from, and like whenever we see people who were in the same position as us before, to not look at them like from a place of privilege. Be like try to be more understanding, and also like if we ever have kids in the future,
Oh, 100%.
try to like raise them in the same way.
Yeah, because like let's say we
I'm
do
gonna raise them poor.
Raise them poor.
Hey, you're having ice for dinner. Obviously, that's what child
You're having
abuse.
sugar sandwiches.
Or you have like peanut butter sandwiches, but like it's Nutella.
yeah.
This is how the world works.
Yeah. Or you have hot dogs with just like the original bread, like
Yeah.
the Wonder Bread.
You're having Lunchables.
No, well, because I talked to a few of our friends on Discord, and I made the jokes like sometimes I wish I was toned as fuck. I just wish I had rich parents, but and like, you know, when you do have rich friends, I'm not saying they're all like this, but like a lot of times trying to speak to them about like any form of suffering,
Yeah.
they're just very tone deaf. It's like, dude, like,
So I didn't even know that was a problem.
yeah, now that we have like some sense of money, if the case that we do have kids and we raise them, like, you know, that's one thing I will be worried. It's like, you know, are they gonna be spoiled?
Yeah.
You know, how they don't really like the whole like, hey, maybe I'm not gonna say I'm gonna make my kid's life hard, but maybe hard enough to a point where like, hey man, I just need you to empathize with the garbage man or someone who's going through it.
Exactly.
It's very easy to be like, oh, you just got to do X, Y, and Z. It's like, yeah, but like there's so many things that are multifaceted that creates the situation that you're in. You know, like some children lose their parents at a young age. Some are born in a poor household. You know, some people don't have present parents and stuff. So it's one of those things where it's like, I'm glad that I was able to kind of learn those lessons, but at the same time, it's like I wish that, you know, others can also hold that same compassion for others.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I think coming back to it, I think the hardest money lesson I probably had to learn recently, on a joking side, because I work as a bartender now, bro. Cash is just like not invisible money, bro. That's still money I'm earning. You know what I mean? I just like when I get $100 cash, I'm like, oh, I got $100 cash extra. I'm like, no, dude.
You need a budget binder.
Yeah.
Karen got one. It's been helping her a lot because like she gets paid minimum wage, right? And that's her whatever. And then the cash is the free money.
Yeah.
That cash is not free money.
No, it's not free money.
Yeah.
It adds to your wage. And like, yeah, no, I take it into account. But when I first started working there, I was like, yo, like I'm getting extra like $100.
It feels like you're a baller, man.
Yeah, I'm a baller, bro. Like I could go out to eat tomorrow, and then I'm like, oh, this is like my rent money. Like, fuck. But I think the hardest money lesson I had to learn is like really preparing for the future. So now that I'm kind of in this transitory period in my life, it's just kind of like, okay, I need to start saving up for like, you know, engagement, wedding, like a house eventually, like even a nicer car at the end of the day too,
Yeah,
right?
because you don't want it to break down while you're.
Yeah, exactly. And like car repairs is a big one too,
Car
like car
repair,
maintenance,
yeah.
car repair. Because especially like now that we have nicer cars,
Yeah.
like we're not having the nicest cars, but it's like we want those cars to last longer now.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's not like we're buying 2001 Accords anymore, or like a fucking busted up 1999 Civic. Like it's like we're actually driving like there's a 10 behind most of our cars. You know what I mean? So it's like like it may not be a 2020, but like you know there's a 10 behind
There's
it.
not like
so
Christmas
it's like,
lights on the
Yeah.
dashboard, or like check engine light, tire flat.
we don't have to roll down the windows anymore. And,
Yeah.
but
You don't
yeah. We don't have to pull out like a battery starter and stuff.
Oh
to
my
start
You
our
know what's
car.
crazy? Some kids, like some of the younger generation, don't even know what we're talking about with like the key starter and the rolling
Yeah,
down the
and the
windows.
rolling down the
That's
windows.
crazy.
I'm happy for them that you don't have to go through it, but I'm just like, dude, like, it's an experience that just can never be
It's an
replaced.
experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like saving money for the future for sure. Now that I'm like, kind of in a place where it's like I'm not like in a scarcity mindset, it's kind of like, all right, I got money now that like I can put aside, and like I'm making well over my means now. Now I'm not saying like I'm making crazy over my means, but I'm like my needs are met, and like now I'm getting thrown a couple bones, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, what do I do with this now? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that's
always
like
like
the important.
It's
Yeah.
nice when you have net income that's positive.
Yeah.
That's like just that's such a luxury, dude.
right.
Always having like breaking even or like losing money every month is so
It's
annoying.
demoralizing.
It's
Yeah.
demoralizing,
Like,
bro.
why do I even try?
Yeah, especially when
Yeah.
you're working like multiple jobs and you're like, dude, like what am I supposed to do? Like I don't
Literally.
know, like do I sell my soul to the streets?
Like the streets? Do I start dealing coke or like
Yeah,
you
Start
know like
OnlyFans?
Just
like, start
shake my ass in a
OnlyFans?
circle
Yeah.
to have food in my belly. It's like yeah, no, just it's nice even if it's like a little bit. It's just the fact of getting some sort of net income does wonders. Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah. And that kind of leads me into our next question. We talked about money, but let's bring it into a little bit of a lighter note. Like, what's the most grown up but most useful purchase that you've made recently?
My robot vacuum cleaner.
Ooh.
Shout out Boris. He's in the room over there.
Hey.
He works hard every he works hard every night, bro. Keeping my place.
Yeah, bro. Since I think like that's a big thing that a lot of people don't realize, especially with like, I think that's the one thing a lot of people don't realize. Like, especially when you have a house now, like you have so much real estate to clean now. So it's like robot vacuums, bro. Like
Robot vacuum.
so useful.
It empties itself. It has a map of like the entire house. It like vacuums and mops.
Hey.
So it's like maybe once a month I'll do like a deep clean, but yeah, man.
Bro's
He works
goated.
hard. He
Boris
works
is
hard. He's-
Boris is working for his wage, bro.
He's working for his wage, which is nothing.
So recently my shitty Amazon rice cooker that I bought broke down. I think I got it off Amazon for like $20. Like it was like I just moved into the apartment. Like this was like a couple years ago. And it lasted long for $20. I moved into my apartment. I think I've told this story before on the podcast where Beacon and my roommate just refused to buy a rice cooker and kept cooking rice in a pot,
Oh,
and they
man.
kept burning the rice.
Oh man, you
in
need
the
a rice
pot.
cooker,
I do that, but I don't have a burner rice. That's a skill issue. I don't
And they're
know.
like-
It's a skill issue.
They're like,
I'm
it's just
sorry to
it's just
say.
the bottom
If he's
always
watching this,
kept
I'm
coming
sorry.
out burns, bro. And I'm like, fuck, like I'm so tired of having crispy burnt rice. Like, can we just get a fucking rice cooker? So I pulled the trigger. I bought like a $20 rice cooker. It worked great. Recently it broke down. RIP that green rice cooker. It just like started burning the rice. So I'm like, I don't want to go back to stove rice again. So I was like, so I went to Costco and I bought like the nice like Tiger rice cookers.
Oh, the tiger. Shout
Yeah.
out to Tiger.
And yeah, I was like, it's very Asian to me, but like I just think that like just investing in more quality appliances now, especially as we're getting older, I think is so important.
Yeah.
And that rice cooker is probably gonna last me till my kids are in their teens. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
Yeah, just like pass it on as like an heirloom.
yeah.
Like, I now give you-
son, daughter.
You know, like when kings give that, like, I don't know, some kind of like golden stick and like, yeah. Like,
My son.
I now bestow upon you my rice.
Or
my rice cooker.
everything the light touches is now yours.
It's a little like flashlight that's just on the rice cooker.
Does it sing a song? Or
Yeah, it goes.
It does-
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying
No,
like the
it's like
circle of life. Like, oh gosh, this is a very difficult question because like I've been cutting back on spending a lot, mostly because I've been going through a transition period of stuff because I've sold. Oh my gosh, what do I even say? I would say, I mean, during the school year, I ended up buying a dresser. That was very beneficial.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have a very small closet, and I'm minimalist in the sense that like if I don't sell, like if I don't use things, I will sell it or give it away or just like donate it, whatever, because I don't have a lot of space. So if like it's not that I'm trying to be minimalist, it's like I just don't have space, right? So buying a dresser, and I don't even use it for clothes. Sometimes I would use it. The bottom was for backpacks, the middle ones for school supplies, and the top ones for socks and underwear. Because like I had a hard time storing everything, and storage. I'm just very grateful to actually have that. Like I didn't realize how bad I needed it because like when you have such a small closet space, you make things work, but like things are disorganized not because you're not an organized person, but because you don't have places to put stuff away.
Scatter the shit.
Yeah,
You're just like, fuck, I guess
getting
I'll
a
just
nice, like investing in a nice IKEA dresser with like 3 kind of drawers. It also matches the aesthetic of my room. It makes it a little more pretty because it's nice and sleek. Was like it's helped me a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Storage is very, very, very helpful. Yeah.
Oh, hell
But
yeah.
that was a while ago, but I mean, it does answer the question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure. No, it does answer the question for sure.
Yeah.
I think like just slowly upgrading your life. I think that's it also leads into the big thing for us is like now that we like I think the common tone, especially within this episode, is just like now that we're living like now that we can afford above our means a little bit, like not above our means, we can afford above necessity. It's like how like what improvements are we slowly making to kind of like, you know, improve our lives, right? Like buying a better quality rice cooker. I don't have to buy that $20 Amazon rice cooker anymore, right? Like buying a dresser and stuff. Or even like again, like for Jason and myself, like we kind of said this early in the episode, like just buying a new car. You know what I mean?
I was gonna add on to the car. So my old car, the locks didn't work. So like,
Oh my God.
So okay, let me kind of elaborate. So it wouldn't unlock with the thing, right? And the driver door doesn't unlock with the thing; it gets stuck. So I have to put in the key and open it. Then the right side, the lock is actually just broken. So when you open
I
it,
remember this,
it doesn't
right?
unlock. So you have to like go sweet spot the lock and then unlock it.
I remember this. I
And
tried
then-
getting in your car.
And then the back right has a child lock that's broken. So you can't open it from the inside. You have to open from the outside.
Yeah.
The only lock that worked was the back left side. You can unlock it with the thing, but that's it. Like so if I was trying to unlock my car, like, you know, I was like, yeah, you know, if you need to get groceries from the back of the car, unlock it and it'll be on the back side, the back left side of the car, and you know, that's it. But anything else I have to in order to open the all fours, I have to go to the front, open the driver's seat, open the door, reach across, get a sweet spot, open the door, and then open the door on the back right, go around, open the third door. Like, it was a Rubik's Cube to get in my car. And I remember having a conversation with Karen. She was like, yeah, I actually think it's very sweet when guys open the door for the girl, right? And I was like,
hang on.
and this whole time, I've never been able to do that because like it was my very first car.
Yeah.
And so when I went to pick her up, like I literally opened the door for her, and I was like, there you go. So it's I know it's very trivial, but I don't have to play a game of like, you know, an escape room to open up my car. So to me, it's such a blessing, man. Like, yeah, that
I think, yeah. No, that's I didn't even know your car worked like that.
no, I don't think you've been in my car.
No. I
I
went in once and it was the back seat.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just like and it's just like when you know when a group of friends just pile in, you know, you don't really think about it. And I think we all use the working door. That's why.
Yeah, that car was. I really made things work. I was like, I repair it later. It just functions. That's what matters. Is that it functions.
It gets me A to B.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Definitely that Accord is an A to B car, bro. That is the definition of an A to B car, bro.
it has function and utility. There's like, yeah.
Yeah. But now that we're, you know, we're not bare bones anymore. You know, just go back to it. We have money to upgrade like things like that. We don't gotta open the Rubik's Cube of a car. I think that leads me into my next question is now that we're kind of living with like a little bit more money and just a little bit more solace in our lives, like what's one small habit or routine that's kind of been keeping you sane now that you kind of have that luxury? Especially now, like we talked about Vincent buying a house and it was in the back of his head, and Jason and I are transition periods in our lives where we're at the cusp of like aligning our careers and stuff, and finally getting out of like that long-term debt. So what's like one small habit or like routine that you kind of keep in your life to really keep you going and make sure that you're like all there?
Prior to me going to school the first time, I would wake up extremely early, like at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I've always been an early bird, and I think when I work my night shift, that no longer was the case because I can't go to bed at 3:30 a.m. and then wake up at 6 a.m. That's just not feasible for whatever. No. So obviously I had to delay it. School, you don't get the luxury. Like you sleep in as much as possible to kind of, and then you go to class because you're tired as fuck, especially taking 7 classes.
Because you gotta learn,
I think one of the routines is kind of waking up early. Since I start at 10 to 6, that's mostly like usually my hours for the clinic. It's just a little slightly, not the 9 to 5, but 10 to 6, which is
essentially the 9 to 5.
Not bad. I've been able to kind of have free time in the morning to kind of just, it's not like I meditate, but either I can read, I can just kind of sit down and just like, and sometimes I put an app blocker on purpose. Like I do that whole Focus Friend and like that little bean app, whatever. And just be able to have free time to myself. And I'm not doing anything. I can like scroll through the internet if I really wanted to. I can, literally make myself lunch for tomorrow or something. Or I just like text Karen if she's up at that time, or just something,
Just be productive.
Yeah. Or if I want to do nothing, So I think the routine that kind of helped me is that I'm able to wake up early, and oh my gosh, dude, it's such a blessing. Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I think for me it's two things. So like one, just for myself, I really like taking Bosco on a walk with no headphones.
Hell yeah!
So it's like
just raw dogging.
Dude, that's a fire. It's a technique.
No distractions. It's like you just nature and like the sounds of the wind, and
you don't like the cut my life into pieces.
Sometimes I like doing that, but it's just like with all like the kind of hustle and bustle going on, it's just nice to just like walk and
take a minute,
like turn off your brain and not consume any media, while still like getting my steps in, walking Bosco, making sure he's entertained.
Oh yeah,
and
for sure,
not fat. Yeah, like that. Sometimes I also like just sitting on. I don't have a deck, but I just like sitting on the stairs there and just like soaking in the sun.
Yeah. Start doing Tai Chi?
Maybe when I get older. But yeah, just like finding silence or like a moment to myself.
Yep. Yeah.
Is nice. And then the other thing I was gonna say to like connect with other people is like maintaining my like volleyball and stuff, because that kind of does two things for me. It keeps me active. Like I haven't been able to go to the gym as much. Since I moved, I canceled my Fit for Less membership.
I canceled my gym membership as well.
I haven't been able to sign up for a gym yet. So like volleyball is kind of the only physical activity I get apart from like when I go to work.
When you go to the rigs in Mexico.
There. Yeah, in Mexico. But it also like helps me keep connected with my friends, which is nice too. So
yeah,
it's kind of like a weekly thing.
Yeah. I think I was saying I canceled my gym membership because I had no time. 7 classes, I just had no time. It's not that I'm making excuses, but as of recently, I've kind of because when I wake up early, sometimes I would just do like a small workout. It's not as effective. Yeah. Like I think having free weights or a whole gym membership, or just like having the barbell, dumbbell, even a treadmill or something is way more useful. But it's what I gotta work with. But yeah, I don't know.
I think just any form of just activity is like better than nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hope to, as I get older, to be more physically active, because like obviously when you're a student, you kind of sit down and study all day.
Yeah.
With assisting, I do run around a lot, but then for like 30 minutes, I'll be sitting down just taking up spit. So so obviously want to be more physically active. Yeah. Like all right, you're good to go.
I definitely think one routine, I agree with you guys, that really does keep me sane is just like working out.
Yeah.
I think like and then to have an extension of that is like consistent days where like I work out. So like I'm very much into fitness, and it's just like I have a whole like workout split and everything like that. And it's like I have specific days that I go, and like sometimes I'm a little bit more flexible. It's like, okay, like if I skip a couple days, it's like whatever. but I really try to stick to that routine because I feel like as soon as that kind of like routine breaks down, then kind of like my whole just like health routine kind of breaks
Yeah, it
down.
falls
You know what I
apart.
mean?
Yeah.
And it's just like I've always realized that like a couple days like missed is actually like more detrimental to like the routine health, if anything, and my mental health. Like, because it's like it's just harder to get back into it. Like, you know, it's like if I only miss 2 days, if I only miss a day, it's like it's whatever, right? But then it's like if I miss 2 days and then it's like I take another 2 days rest, it's like it's been 4 days since I last worked out. It's harder to get back into that routine. You know what I mean?
You need to get the ball rolling because like once you stop, then it just
it just kind of plummets. So
Yeah.
that's like one routine that's for sure been keeping me like sane, for sure. Especially with like how transitory my period, this life period has kind of been, for sure. But yeah, and I think also another habit like like I'll add on to Vince's is just like spending more time. Like I think just spending like actual allocated time with loved ones. I think it's always been really hard to kind of like set aside time, especially because like you're so focused on like, you know, making money, doing the grind, like making sure. And so it's like to set aside time and be like, all right, like this is my free day. Like I'm actually going to take a couple hours, you know, play with Bowser, let him bite my hands or something, or
Let him eat a
lick my
Domino's
balls,
pizza.
or, you know, and then like an undivided attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like trying to put your phone away and
Not
really
like
just,
you're not
you know,
like multitasking or like
yeah, you're not
Yeah.
multitasking.
Yeah.
You're not like throwing a ball and then scrolling on the phone,
Yeah.
wait for him to come back, and then, you know, throw the ball again, right? Like
Yeah.
it's like undivided attention and really making sure that they get the most out of you. And that's also something that I've kind of struggled with that I'm like working
being
on.
present.
It's just
yeah.
being more present, especially like when I'm spending time with like Beacon or Bowser or even my family. Just trying to be as present as I can. And just like it's just been a hard habit to kick, but it's just like, you know, I'm working on it.
I don't know. Being present for me has been kind of the hardest habit this entire year, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I think not just because of job, scarcity mindset, everything, or just like money and everything. It's like, the moment I have free time with people, like there's always something in the back of my head, you know.
Yeah.
right.
Obviously like there's like the saying like, oh, you know, you're past the age of 25 and your frontal lobe's developed, right? But there's a part of me that would like to believe like, hey, we can still kind of make new habits and change, you know, teaching
100%.
an old dog new tricks per se.
Yeah.
I definitely need to work on like trying to focus. Like I don't know if it's I need to go do like more focus exercise or just like turn off my phone or whatever. But yeah, trying to even have a conversation like this where we're like actually speaking to each other.
Yeah.
Like it's rare because like a lot of times it's kind of going through the motions, just autopilot, blah blah blah. That I can't even like be present
Yeah.
with the people around me. So
Yeah, even like giving like insightful answers to like sometimes you kind of just put like special conversations with other people, you kind of just put it on autopilot and you're just like,
yeah, man,
Yeah.
just do drugs. Like it's fine.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, you're good, bro. I got you.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
lock in, brother. Like
So yeah, just being a lot more like present and just like with people and you know, not really trying to like I guess like exit stuff and, you know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, being there for your peers, that's something that with all the world trying to push that away from us, trying to actively trying to be there for each other is a constant work, and it takes work. It takes
yeah.
work to be there for other people. So, no, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. And then I guess we're coming on to our last question. Just kind of 6 quick questions here. If life handed you an instant mortgage-free house or student loan-free bank account, which would you pick up and why?
What's the second one? Student loan.
Student loan-free bank account. And I guess for you, since you paid off your student loans, you get all that money back.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like Vince has an easy answer if he doesn't get that ultimatum. So yeah, let's say like you get all your loans back, or you get a mortgage-free house.
Yeah. Like your situation is the same. Your situation stays the same. You still make the same amount of money. It's like you still got
But
all
you
the same
just-
circumstances.
But you just get all that money you paid back.
Yeah, you get all your money paid back, or your house is paid off.
What would I need right now?
Yeah, right. Like that's.
I guess you're thinking.
I feel like that's a better one for Vince. For us, it's like just a student loan or free. You know, like
we got an easy answer. Yeah.
I'll take that, bro. I don't know. I'd probably take my loans back now because like
A lot of
saving up
fucking
for a
money.
yeah, it's a lot of money right now. Like, and I'm saving up for a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
So it's just like
just free money.
yeah, it's free money.
Yeah, I mean, also, I guess like it's stuff that it's gonna invest into your future. It's not just like random,
Yeah.
like, drugs.
And I think it's also because you're just like really secure with like, oh, I can pay this house. like I'm
Yeah.
chill. Right.
Yeah, it's not like oh yeah, I really need to. I'm struggling to pay off this house. Like it's just
Yeah.
like it'd be nice to have it all paid off, but then it's just like
I think I'm just gonna sell it at that point and then
I'm
buy
gonna
another
sell it,
house,
bro.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess this question is like the equivalent of like, would you rather have dinner with Jay-Z or $1 million?
Yeah. For the both of us
Like,
too.
dinner with
Jay-
Jay-Z, of course. Like,
Jay-Z.
that's the most rational because like the value of nah. Nah, I'm not gonna be a contrarian. Yeah, I think I'll just do student loans. Like, dude, student loans are so much. I don't know if my car loan is entailed in that, but I paid off quite a bit because paid off.
I remember that.
I paid off one of my loans and now I have it back because I went back to
'cause you
school.
went back to school.
So
Yeah.
it's a lot of money.
Same thing for me.
Like literally just like if I just had that loan back for the first loan and then also the loans paid off, there's a lot of things I can do. I don't know, like buy groceries without panicking.
I also feel like you're like owed that money because like
Yeah.
all the struggle and all that stuff, and I don't feel like at least for
No,
me,
nothing in life is handed for free. You need to suffer.
But the amount of money I paid for like my university, it's like not the value that I got.
That you got back.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like nowhere near the value I got back.
Kind of just there to get the paper and I'm out. And I feel like there's a lot of like for example, they would charge you for the bus pass if you didn't use the pass. They would charge you for
The gym that you didn't even
the gym that you didn't
Yeah.
use, or like some other programs that like you just never use. And it's like, hey, like realistically, I was just trying to get my certificate so I can work. Like as much as I love to learn, I think learning is very important.
Yeah.
The reason
I need to make that bread.
the
bro.
reason I went to school was so that I can like find some sort of stability. So
Yeah.
like there were just some expenses I just didn't use. Like I would love to just have paid for what I was going to use for.
Yeah, that would be good.
Like, bro, we paid for the state gym. The state gym wasn't even open. It was like this little fucking dinky ass dome.
It's so bad.
It was so bad.
Yeah. I remember. I was like, oh, maybe I should cancel my gym membership. And this was earlier.
Yeah.
And I check it out, and it's like it's small as hell. It's kind of crowded. I'm like, what the hell? Like, nah. And I ended up keeping my gym membership because I thought I was gonna use it, and not for a while, and I'm just canceling anyway.
Yeah.
So, but
I think for me, honestly, I'm kind of. I kind of think I would get the mortgage-free house because I think at that point it's just like, oh, like I would live in it for a minute, and then I'd probably just sell it.
Yeah.
And just be like, all right.
Because yeah, at that point, like you're not paying anything.
Yeah.
You're basically getting like
I
let's
mean,
call it like 500
I don't know.
500K worth of value.
I don't know. And I think, I guess for our younger viewers, they also don't understand property taxes is kind of high,
Yeah, it is.
especially for a mortgage-free house, depending on where you live.
Yeah.
And then it's like utilities are also get pretty high. Like heat and electricity in a full-on house is no fucking joke, bro.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like at this point in moment right now, I think I'd take the student loan.
it's an
free.
easy answer to think of.
Take
You don't
the
have to
money,
think about it. Yeah.
Right? Like I won't have to think about it. But like I think like if I was making enough bread, like I think if we were both had our like full-time jobs and we were making a pretty decent amount of money at our full-time jobs, I think I would take the house.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think in
right?
situation. Well, I mean that kind of.
I guess that makes sense because like
yeah.
what you were saying, when you take a house, it's not just the mortgage, right? It's
Right? It's the property taxes,
Property tax,
it's the
utilities.
utilities. It's like
maintenance.
the rainy day fund.
The rainy
just in
day
case,
fund.
like
It's the
something
piece
goes
you have
wrong.
of
Yeah.
owning your own house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know like you probably seen the question on the internet. Like, would you guys like rather take like $1 million right now, or take like maybe like $1,000 a day for the rest of your life?
Yeah. But that
know?
question is bad because $1,000 every day for the rest of your life is like way more than $1 million.
It's a lot more than a million.
Okay, like what? I'm trying to make it.
I think it's like
I need to do the math.
I think it's like it was $100 a day.
Okay, sure. So you got two scenarios. So you have $1 million right now, no tax, or $100 every single day. Which one are you taking?
So it's basically instant gratification versus like delayed
yeah,
gratification.
Versus like generational wealth at that point. Right?
Yeah.
That also depends on how long you live as well. You
Yeah.
could die tomorrow.
Because
But you don't know. So that's yeah.
Because if you think about it, what is it? There's 365 days, right? 365 times 1,000 is 36,000.
100. We're doing 100. We're doing 100.
So
We're
it's
doing
like
100, right?
3650 a year.
36,000.
Are we stupid? Hold up. Give me
It's $36,000. 36,500, right?
No, I think it's 3,600 per year. 100.
No way.
36.
Oh, I'm stupid.
500.
I'm stupid.
Yeah, 36,500.
Yeah.
So in order to
My-
make a
my
million,
bad.
Oh my gosh, that's like
Okay.
a lower kind of annual.
Yeah.
It's
It's like a
times
second
that-
job.
Yeah.
Times that by 10 though. Times that by 10. So like in 10 years, you're making off that. You're making.
Oh, okay.
So you'd have to live. So essentially, to make that $1 million,
Yeah, you'd have to live.
you have to live 30 years.
Hold on, what if I do like 25 years? Okay, so 25 years, or maybe let's do
30?
26.
It'd be 30. It'd be 30.
27? No.
No.
28?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so in order to make your money back for the $100 a day, it'd be 28 years. So
Yeah.
I guess the question is, would you rather have like, I guess 28 years of waiting for like kind of to build the money,
Yeah.
or do you want the instant gratification that you get in those 20
Yeah.
years?
And do you trust yourself saving $100?
And do you trust yourself
yeah.
staying
28
alive?
years.
Staying alive for 28 years.
Because if you think about it, it's like, yeah, $2 million over a 60-year span is like, it's kind of generational wealth, especially for first generation immigrants.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, like $1 million is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't understand that $1 million is a lot of money,
A lot of money.
right? But it's like, do you trust yourself now to spend that $1 million wisely?
Well, the thing is, I'm also stupid because I would take the $100 and spend it on the fucking food. You know? I was like, hey, babe, we got $100. Go for dinner. The bill's like $100. I'm like, whoa, fuck, where'd that money go?
I'm gonna have to use the next 9 days of $100 to pay this off.
Or you spend 1,000 in one day, like,
Yeah.
oh no, I gotta
And you're
wait.
like, fuck.
I gotta wait
Oh,
10
you gotta
days.
wait 10 days
Yeah,
before
and I mean, like, I guess the $100 does count like a second job, right? You're just making passive income, right?
Yeah. It's basically like a low full-time job. Like
Yeah.
it lets, like, I don't know if it's like a 17-hour, 15-hour kind of.
Yeah, I think the analogies I can make is like you won the lottery for $1 million, like not like the grand prize, but you won like one of those, like, you know, the double hits where you just win $1 million off
Yeah.
like the double, or
A higher
have
pay.
a long-term investment account,
Yeah, I think that's a good analogy.
right?
I don't know, like,
Because like both would be nice. You know
Both
what I
would
mean?
be nice.
Both would be nice, and it's like the $100 is like just being like, say it's the government just giving you $100.
sure. Yeah.
In that investment account. You know what I mean?
The other thing you have to think about as well is like time value of money. Like, is that if you invest that $1 million, all of it, will it grow faster than?
Then the
Yeah.
long-term investment
Yeah, we
account,
need a-
right?
I'm writing too many variables. But yes, I mean, yes.
Financial
I
advisor.
think right now, for me personally,
I'd take the
would
mill,
take
bro.
$1 million.
I'd take the mill, bro.
I think I'm not trying to be an edgelord, but I would take the 100 because I do trust myself to not be stupid.
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
over a 60-year span, $200 million to $2 million is like call it 52 years.
yeah.
Like $2 million is a lot of money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
But like, I think the reason I say that is because like right now I have a lot of expenses I need to pay right now. But even if I wait like, let's say a month, like 31 days, hold on, that's of 100.
It's like 30.
Like that's $3,100.
$3,100.
That's an extra $3,000.
I can't do
in your
basic
pocket,
math.
bro.
Why am I pulling out a phone for this? This is stupid. Anyway, yeah, that's like, I don't know, that's
3K?
like a second full-time job,
Yeah,
right?
an extra $3,000 in your pocket is like a lot of money.
So I think like I could wait a month just to start paying like just the things that I need.
Yeah.
I think I would do the $100 a day.
Hmm.
Yeah. So basically, I would be the guy who had dinner with Jay-Z. Because the real value
His knowledge. But yeah, honestly, I see the pros and cons of both. I think if I was in a different place, yeah, 100%. I think I'd take the $100.
Yeah.
But I think like just $1 million is just like fuck. Like that would.
Yeah, it's a lot of
pay
money.
off
I think
so
because I'm just broke as fuck. Because I'm broke as fuck too, but I don't know. I do trust myself. I don't know.
much. Yeah.
But then again, like, you can have a hailstorm when it comes out of nowhere, like, you know?
Yeah.
It's not my fault sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, yeah.
All right, that's the last question. But yeah, I think just like wrapping up thoughts, like anything you want to update people with about your life.
What's your
going
next
on?
steps looking like?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I'm starting a feet only fan.
I'm starting a feet only OnlyFans. Subscribe. $15. No, I think I think we'll try to like do more of these now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Now that we're
more
available.
Like not in handcuffs anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The poverty is grabbing by the ball
Yes.
sack and really making us suffer. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll try to do more of these. But yeah, it was nice to like start these up again
Yeah.
and
Catch up.
catch
Catch
up.
up.
Yeah.
Because also these episodes are sometimes catch ups for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we don't always see each other all the time, so it's good that we get to catch up. Yeah. Yeah. What else? What's your next steps? Is that it? Just-
My next steps,
yeah.
I need to wash some dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My next steps, I gotta go play some volleyball, bro.
Yeah.
My next step, I have to wake up early because I do have work at 9, but they want me to be earlier because they're doing a meeting.
Boo.
But I guess for
Meeting.
general next steps, just paying off stuff.
Yeah,
just-
me too.
Unfortunately,
Get a job.
it's one of those grind. I just have to grind.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of my next steps for.
I gotta get my corporate job. That's my next steps.
Yeah, contribute to
I
society.
have lots of prospects, but hopefully just.
Of course, want something more stable. Of course. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you next time.
Well,
See you next time.
see you guys.
All right. Peace.
Like, subscribe, and link to my OnlyFans in the description.
Yeah.
Feet OnlyFans. All 3 of us.
Yeah.
Just warning. I got gnarly ass feet, bro.
All right. Bye
We love
bye.
feet.
Bye.